Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. Mildred and Goldie, this is what we do every morning. November 15th, garden update. I gotta go do my chores and then we'll go to the garden. Yes, good morning. Back up. Well, that's how I start every morning. 49 degrees right now. We still haven't had a frost. Let's go check out the garden. I forgot one more detail, and that's to check for eggs. We do this if it's not going to be freezing. We leave them out here in this little crock all day. Pick them up at night. Well, as you can see, we've got a lot of potatoes coming up, and those are going to get killed by frost. It's going to be okay. The tubulars underneath are still going to be okay all winter here. Turning over to these beds, Mildred and Goldie continue to do their work. I see we had a lot of rain yesterday. I'll be over to the rain gauge in a few minutes. I got a new one. But the paper I had protecting my tomatoes fell down. And I see here that they got a nice one. Yep, so I've got to protect those. Some of them are up higher, and of course they don't eat the green ones. They like the vine ripened ones. And it did fall down on my lettuce. We've been harvesting off of this. It's nice and sweet. While we're here, I'm going to turn to the perennial bed. Even though it's in the 40s, the yellow jackets are still active right down here. I haven't had a chance to get them yet. I did make this simple yellow jacket trap. Turned a 2-liter bottle inside out, and I had a piece of bologna down there. These are carnivores, and they will eat anything, especially if it started rotting. But somehow, something was able to get that piece of bologna out of there. It was a full piece out of that funnel, and I haven't had a solution on how to keep it baited and keep whatever it was out there. I'm going to have to get a trail cam out here and see what is talented enough to pull a full piece of bologna out of the bottleneck of a Dr. Pepper 2-liter bottle. Anyway, here's what I wanted to show you. I transplanted my balloon flowers. You know, when you bring something up from seed, it's like having a baby. You really are proud of these. I planted several. These are the mature ones, so I'm going to have a nice bed right there. Not having a frost yet, these strawberries have really gotten established. However, so has the winter weeds. And the frost is not going to affect these winter weeds at all. They'll just keep growing and growing. In sub-zero temperature, it seems, they just thrive. So we haven't had a chance to get in here yet. Crazy busy with grandkids and holidays coming up. Can't believe we're only a few days away from Thanksgiving. And here are the culprits. Did you enjoy that tomato, ladies? Well, as you can see, my lettuce here is doing well. I think I'll start putting a cover on it. A lot of carrots coming up right here. Some green onions. And the ladies can peck through here, so I've got to get it covered better. Panning out, this is where I'm going to put my onions. I got an email from Haas yesterday that said they're going to start shipping November 25th. So the onions will go here. And as these tomatoes die back, I've got some lettuce up in the basement. I'll show you in a minute. That's where that lettuce is going to go. And that's really about all we've got going down here in the garden. I did transplant my Burpee 100-day bulbs, and I've got a short video on that. Maybe not so short. So today's the day I'm going to move these burpee bulbs. I'm hoping they're right here. I'm going to use my fork. Less chance of slicing through one. We'll start out here. Oh, there's the first one right there. I want to treat these like they're perennials, which they are, but I want to keep these roots moist. So over here in my cart, I've got a mixture of garden soil and composted manure. So I'm going to be putting them in there, but it looks like I'm at the right spot. There's one. Beautiful. I wasn't sure how well they would do because they didn't get a lot of sun right here, but they've come through really well. This one's going to have a double this year. Mildred's right here ready to help me. Oh, Goldie's right behind me too. And there's Goldie right there. I really don't need your help, ladies. I'm going to turn the camera off here and start digging. This is going to be a little bit of a process. Mildred, look at there. She's going to find one. It turns out I didn't get anywhere near. There were 25 bulbs in there. They could have just rotted over the summer. I did find one that was rotting. So I won't plant that one back. But this is what bulbs do. So this one's got three coming up in here, one coming up in here. So these both have roots. So I can easily spread these out. Same with this one. If you don't spread your daffodils out once in a while, they really would produce less flowers. I also going ahead and move this foxglove. I dug it up in the process, and this ground up here is so hard and unamended. I've never put anything up here. So we've got a rain coming tonight, so I'm going to go over to the other side of the house and get these in the garden. And in the meantime, Mildred and Goldie do what Mildred and Goldie do. They walk around the property and peck at things like that. Here's where these bulbs landed, as well as some false sunflowers. I didn't realize these were so tall until I picked them out. So these are going to get a lot of sun right here. Those bulbs should multiply really well next summer. I'll keep some fertilizer on them. So it looks like we got right at 1 inch of rain the last 24 hours. I got this the other day at Tractor Supply, half price. You know me and bargains. So we'll empty that. I have this lettuce out here hardening off. I took it in last night because it's not ready for 1 inch of rain. But I should be planting this back in the garden in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure. My corn salad doing really well underneath these lights. Not ready to transplant yet. These get 12 hours of light, 12 hours of darkness. Well, this is where I'm going to leave you today. Goldie and Mildred working the beds. You know, I've mentioned in my last video that I wasn't going to put any leaves or anything on here this fall, and these ladies, if I had, those winter weeds that are in the strawberries would be growing right here. So the ladies are keeping those weeds down. I don't see any. There's a little bit of grass coming up in this one, probably from the bird feeders, but I won't see you before Thanksgiving. I hope you have safe travels if you're traveling, or people coming in to see you. I hope they have safe travels. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and maybe by December 1st I'll have my onions here and we'll get those planted. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please hit that like button, subscribe, maybe share it with a friend. And until December 1st, I'll see you in the garden.